Yo, what is going on, everyone? Shout out to the guy who's been posting all the anime exclusive cards. Today we have Playmaker, the deck I use in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel that just got me to Master Rank. So, what would happen if Playmaker got all of his anime cards in the TCG, OCG, and Master Duel? Well, let's see. When an opponent's monster declares an attack while you control one link monster and no other monsters, you can make that monster you control unable to be destroyed by that battle. Okay? And if you do have any battle damage you take from that battle, then in the battle phase, if this effect was applied this turn, you can banish this card you control. This is a continuous trap, by the way. The attack of all link monsters your opponent controls become half their current attack until your opponent's next standby phase. So you can beat over some monsters and you get to survive. Not bad. It's called Overload Anchor Continuous Trap. Return Risk Reservoir. During your opponent's battle phase, target one level 1 monster in your graveyard, special summon it in attack position, and if you do, draw one card. When it leaves the field, you can... During your opponent's battle phase, target one level 1 monster in your graveyard, special summon in attack position. If you do draw one card, when it leaves the field, you can only use this effect, Risk Reservoir, once per turn. That's okay. I mean, it could be good in like certain situations, but it's not the best card, right? Got another trap card, Link Rush. Before damage calculation, when a Link monster that was Link summoned this turn battles a monster, destroy the monster that Link monster is battling. I see. Not bad. Link Ration. During the damage calculation, if a Link monster battles an opponent's Link monster and a combined Link ratings of those two Link monsters is 5 or more, gaining 1,000 life points. Also, if your Link monster is destroyed by that battle, special summon one Ration token in defense at the end of the damage step. Not bad if you need those life points. Link Cancel. Target one Link monster on the field that was Link summoned using only Link monsters as material. Return it to the extra deck. Then if all Link materials that were used for its Link summon are in your graveyard, you can special summon all of them. Ooh. Grind Game. That's a good card. They should release that. Link Cancel. Excess Lesser Linker. When your Link 2 or lower Link monster battles during damage calculation, your battling monster's attack becomes equal to the attack of your opponent's monster it is battling during damage calculation only. Yes, it's okay. Link Surge Counter. So this is good if you have to end on a Link 2 or lower. Link Surge Counter. When your Link monster battles an opponent's Link monster with a higher Link rating during damage calculation, banish 2 spells/traps from the field or graveyard. Your monster's attack become equal to the attack of your opponent's monster it is battling during damage calculation over only. I mean, it's okay. Drop Frame Wedge. This is the card I want. They should, but I could see Stun using this and taking advantage of it. Destroy this card during your next end phase after activation. But if 2 cards were sent from the hand to the graveyard with the following effect, destroy this card during the second end phase after activation instead. Activate this card if your opponent activates a card or effect that would inflict damage. Send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard, and if you do half the damage, then you can send 1 more card from your hand or graveyard. And if you do half the damage again, monsters cannot attack. If this card is in its owner's control, leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, negate the effects of as many monsters on the field as possible. Then if you do, destroy them. Oh, so if your opponent destroys this card, they're pretty much cooked. You're going to negate everything and destroy it. Doppler Phase Coding. Target 1 Cyberus monster you control, equip this card to it. The first time the equipped monster would be destroyed by battle each turn it is not destroyed. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard during battle phase, in the battle phase. Not bad. It looks really cool. Has like Cyberus Magician there, or Cyberus Wizard. Conversion. When a monster you control is targeted for an attack, tribute that monster in the battle phase, then draw one card. Then if it is a monster, gain life points equal to the attack. Not bad. Break and reuse. This one looks good. Target one link monster you control, destroy it, then special summon one monster from your graveyard in attack position with the attack less than or equal to the attack destroyed monster had on field, but its effects are negated. So it's showing you getting rid of X Code Talker, bring back code. What's that one called? Gadget or something? Code Cyber's Gadget. Cyber's Gadget and X Code Talker. Arrow Break. When your opponent activates a trap card while you control a link monster, negate the activation. And if you do, destroy that card. Wow, this is good against Stun, huh? And Odeon and Labyrinth. If you control a link 3 or higher link monster, you can activate this card the turn it was set. What? This card's insane. If you control a link 4 or higher link monster, you can activate this card from your hand. Oh, this is a hand trap for they need to release this for Code Talkers so we can keep up with the main. Yeah, release that. Arrow Break. Insane. Okay, we have Urgent Link. We have what? Encode Talker, Bumper, and Link Slayer on it. When your opponent monster declares an attack while you control no monsters in the extra monster zone, have any battle damage you take from that battle. At the end of this turn battle phase, you can link summon one Cyber's Link monster. That's insane. Cyber Shatter. When a card or effect is activated that would change the attack of exactly one monster on the field while you control a Cyber's monster, negate the activation. And if you do, draw one card. That's really good. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target a link 2 or lower Cyber's monster in your graveyard, special summon it. That's a really good card. Cyber Shatter, Arrow Break, Break and Reuse. Those are all really. Oops. Those are all really good. All right, we have a Cyber Zombie type card. Link. What is this? A Link. Link 1. Doesn't even show where the Link arrow's at. All right. Zombie Pro Saber. One Cyber's normal monster. If an opponent's monster this card points to is destroyed by battle or a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon that opponent's monster from their graveyard to your field but destroy it during the end phase. Like a little mini monster reborn inside of a card. That's not bad. Okay. Hey, that's really good for going second, huh? Multi Sledgehammer. Is this a real card? Cyber's Link effect, Link 2. After damage calculation, if any other Cyber's Link monster you control is attacked, place one hammer counter on this card. If this card is co-linked to a Cyber's monster, it can attack directly. When this card declares an attack, you can remove all hammer counters from this card. This card gains 1,000 attack for each hammer counter removed until the end of the turn. Not bad. What is that? Link 2? For Link 2, you can do a lot of damage. OTK potential. Cyber's Cash. Okay. If you control a Cyber's monster whose current attack is different from the original attack, draw 2 cards. Wait, that's insane. Alright. That's a really good card. Pot agreed, basically. Cyber's Annihilation. Equip only to a Cyber's monster. If this equipped monster battles an opponent's monster, the equipped monster's attack becomes equal to the attack of the monster it is battling during the damage calculation only. If the equipped monster destroys a monster by battle, inflict damage to the controller equal to the attack destroyed monster had on the field. Not bad. Cyber's Annihilation. Battle Buffer. Activate this card by targeting monsters your opponent controls up to the number of co-linked monsters you control. Those monsters cannot activate their effects while you control co-linked monsters. Also, destroy this card during the end phase of this turn. After the damage calculation, if your Cyber's Link monster battle, place one battle buffer counter on this card. The attack of all Cyber's Link monsters you control become their original attack, plus the number of battle buffer counters on this card, 700. Arrow Charge. If there are 2 Link monsters with the same Link rating in the extra monster zones, draw 2 cards, and if you do, show them, but banish them during the end phase of this turn if they are still in your hand. Alert Lancer. Link Slayer or what? If this This turn, if a Cyberse monster attacks a defense monster, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. Yeah, that's insane. You don't even need the G Golem card. Psynet Defrag. Activate this card by targeting one level 4 or lower Cyberse monster in your graveyard. Special summon in a defense position. And if you do, equip it to this card. When this card leaves the field, destroy that monster once per duel. If this card is in your graveyard, activate the above effect by paying half your life points. So the once per duel, you can activate the effect again and just two free special summons. So basically a monster reborn twice. Cyberse Bridge. Send one Cyberse monster from your hand or graveyard, or your hand to the graveyard. Then target one monster you control in the extra monster zone. Move it to the main monster zone. Then draw one card. Then if it is a monster, you can special summon one Cyberse monster from your graveyard with the same level as that monster. Otherwise, send it to the graveyard. Let's see. Cyberse Pride. Who's that? Cyberse Magician? During damage calculation, if your Cyberse monster battles an opponent's monster, target that Cyberse monster you control. It cannot be destroyed by battle this turn. Also, if it battles an opponent's monster with higher attack, pay life points equal to the difference in attack. And if you do, it gains attack equal to the life points you paid until the end of the phase. Wow. Disconnect Linker. We need this card, guys. Target one link 2 or lower monster in your graveyard. Special summon it, but its effects are negated, if any. And if you do, immediately after this effect resolves, link summon using that monster as materials. If you cannot link summon, banish that monster. The link monster is unaffected by opponent's card effects. Also, your monsters in the extra monster zones cannot attack while it is face up on the field. Let's see. Effect Cal. If you control a Cyberse monster, you take no effect damage this turn. A little bit too slow against Gimmick Puppets. Suspend Wand. What is this card? Equip only to a level 4 or higher Cyberse monster. Once per turn, when the equipped monster declares an attack, you can activate this effect. This turn, this equipped monster cannot be destroyed by battle. Any battle damage you take from the battle is doubled. Also, equipped monster can make a second attack during the battle phase. If an equipped monster attacks an opponent's monster during damage calculation, you can send this card to the graveyard. The monster this card was equipped with gains attack equal to the total damage you took this turn from battles involving the equipped monster until the end of your opponent's turn. Pretty good. Dimension Link. This is a good one. Activate this card by paying half your life points. Then target one link monster you control, banish it. If a link monster is link summoned to the field, you can send this face-up card to the graveyard. Special summon that banished monster to your zone a link monster points to, and if you do, it gains 600 attack, but negate its effects and destroy it during the end phase. Link Drive. Once per turn, you can tribute one link monster and inflict damage to your opponent equal to the tributed monster's link rating times 500. Cynet Closure. What does this one do? During the main phase, banish one card from your deck face down, and if you do, return that card to the graveyard. When your Cyberse Link monster destroys an opponent's Link monster by battle, you can activate one. Wait. And if you do, return that card to the... During your main phase, banish one card from your deck face down. And if you do, return that card to the graveyard when your Cyberse Link monster destroys an opponent's Link monster by battle. Wow. Link Satellite. Activate this card by targeting one Link monster you control. Place a satellite counter on the card equal to the monster's Link rating. When that monster leaves the field, destroy this card. Neither player can declare an attack. Once per turn during the end phase, remove one satellite counter from this card. When the last satellite counter is removed from this card, destroy it. I don't get it. Resume Mace. Equip only to a level 4 or higher Cyberse monster. It loses 800 attack if the equipped monster attacks a monster with higher attack. During damage calculation, you can send this card to the graveyard. The attack of the monster this card equipped to becomes double its original attack.
until the end of the battle phase. At the start of your opponent's battle phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can banish one monster and 2 equip spells from your graveyard, including this card. Then you have one face-up monster your opponent controls lose attack equal to the original attack of the monsters banished by this effect until the end of the turn.
Wow, good against stun or any hard to beat boss monsters that have a lot of attack. Spam Mill. Okay, Spam Mill. Equip only to an effect monster you control. It has its effects negated. Also, it is treated as a normal monster. If this card is sent from the hand, deck, or filled to the graveyard by a card effect, you can draw one card. And if you do show it, then if your opponent controls a face-up card of that type of that monster, spell, or trap, return one of them to the hand. They return one of them to the hand. Wow, that's insane. Board breaker, kind of. Link Pressure. During damage calculation, if your Link monster battles an opponent's monster, send one Cyberse monster from your extra deck to the graveyard. Wow. Your monster gains attack equal to its Link rating times 1. Why we need this card, guys. During the damage calculation only. Also, your opponent's monsters cannot be destroyed by that battle, and your opponent takes no battle damage from that battle. So he just to beat over a monster, right? Frontline Disturbance. Target one level 4 monster your opponent controls, and if it leaves the field, place one disturbance counter on one face-up monster you control. And if you do, it gains this effect as long as it has a disturbance counter. If this card with the disturbance counter battles, you can remove one disturbance counter from this card. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls. It loses attack equal to the combined defense of all face-up defense position monsters your opponent controls until the end of this turn. I mean, I guess. Link Atrocity. Tribute one Link monster, then target one Link monster you control. It gains attack equal to the attack as the tributed monster had on field until the end of this turn. Also, if it makes an attack on your opponent's Link monster this turn, that opponent's monster loses 400 attack for each Link monster in the graveyards until the end of the damage step. Link Processing Failure. Destroy this card during your second standby phase after activation. Activate this card by targeting one Link monster you control while this card is face up on the field. Monsters that are not Link monsters and Link monsters with Link rating lower than or equal to the targeted monster cannot attack. When the monster leaves the field, destroy that card. A lot of these cards are just like during like battle phase and stuff. It's weird. L2 Cash Valor. I think I use L2 Cache or something like that. Okay. If this card is normal or special summon, you can target one Link 2 monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but negate its effects. Wait, why is this card banned? I mean, it brings out a free Link 2, but it's a level 6. They could release this, you know? Like, what? It's not even a level 4. That's not a bad card. Fault Toe Lancer. If this card is normal summoned, you can target one attack position monster in the field, change it to defense position. While this card is in defense position, your attack position monsters cannot be destroyed by card effects. So you put this card in defense position with its own effect, and then your card can't be destroyed by card effects. Protection Wizard. Link monsters Link summoned to this card cannot be destroyed by battle. If your Cyberse Link monster would be destroyed by battle, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. Wow, Protection Wizard's insane. Insane protection. So any Link monster would be destroyed by battle. This card, they need to release this. What? Overfloater. After damage calculation, if this card was destroyed by battle with an opponent's monster, then target that opponent monster, negate its effects. You cannot use the following effect of Overfloater the turn you apply the effect of Overfloater.
When an opponent's monster declares an attack while your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target the attacking monster and negate the effects of all monsters your opponent controls with the original attack or less than equal to the target's monster original attack. I guess. Scandal. When this card is normal summon, you can pay 1,000 life points. Then target one trap in your opponent's graveyard. Activate on your opponent's field. Wait, what? You contribute this card, then target one monster you control. It can make up to a second attack in the battle phase this turn. I don't get it. Activated on your opponent's field. Poisoning blocker. Once per turn, you can change this card from defense position, and if you do, it gains 800 attack and defense. Not bad. Metamorphosis. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can declare one monster type and attribute. In one attribute, all monsters you currently control become that type attribute until the end of the turn. I mean, I guess. Trash Hacker. This might be the best card. When a attack is declared involving a Cyberse monster and an opponent's monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard, negate the opponent's monster effects. Also, for the rest of the turn, your opponent monster cannot be destroyed by battle. Any battle damage your opponent takes from that battle is doubled. Trash Hacker. Not bad, not bad. So yeah, those are all the anime exclusive Code Talker Playmaker cards. Some of them seem really good, some of them seem kind of terrible, not gonna lie. I could see some of these actually joining the game. Like this one should join. No, that's not good enough. This one's trash. I'd tell you the ones I would like to see in the anime. I mean, in the card game. I would like to see Link cancel. Drop Frame Wedge. Doppler phase coding. Break and reuse. Arrow break. This one wouldn't be bad to use. This one as well. This one could be pretty good, I guess. This one definitely. This one's good. This one's good. That one's good. Alert Lancer, really good. Well, actually, I wouldn't want to see that. I'd like to see this one. Cynet Defrag for sure. Cyber's Bridge, maybe. Cyber's Pride, this one's a good OTK machine. Disconnect Linker, I would like to see this card. I feel like this wouldn't really do any much. It's a cool looking card though. Suspend one, kind of a little bit too weird for me. I'd like to see this card. This one's not bad. This one's like very situational. The card looks cool, but it's not good enough. I don't even understand what this one does. This one's just another one of those other cards. This one's not bad, but it's kind of like generic. This one, I don't think it's good enough. This one's not bad. I might like to see that one. Just release this one. It's not even that broken. It's a level 6. Trash. Not bad. Release it. I guess you could release this. Scandal is not bad. Trash. Trash. And trash. Just joking. Alright guys, that's all the Code Talker cards and Playmakers cards. Peace out. Subscribe. Later.